This guide covers setting up Poolside with Cline through Poolside Inference as well as OpenRouter. Let's start by opening Cline in Visual Studio Code. Then, we navigate to the Settings menu and select OpenAI Compatible from the Providers list. We can grab the Poolside Inference endpoint at platform.poolside.ai. Copy-paste this to the base URL field. Also, the API key we can generate at platform.poolside.ai. Click API keys and copy-paste it to the Settings panel. Cline automatically lists the models that are available. To get started, we select the Laguna XS model. We can update the model configuration to match what the model supports. Now that everything is set up, we start a new chat and test that everything is working. We prompted it about the architecture of the codebase. It first explores the codebase and then explains the architecture and modules. Let's ask a follow-up question about a specific module. It does a deep inspection of our weather module code and explains there is no solid fallback option. Let's switch to the Laguna M model and tell it to implement a default fallback in case our weather API is offline. After it updates the code, it validates whether everything still compiles, our test suites are all green, and that our changes didn't introduce any new issues. Lastly, it provides a comprehensive summary of the fallback plan it has implemented. Next, we'll set up Cline with Poolside models through OpenRouter. Again, we go to the Settings menu, and there we select OpenRouter as our provider. Here it prompts you for an API key. You can generate your API key by visiting your OpenRouter account and clicking API keys. From there, copy your OpenRouter key to the Cline setup dialog and select one of the Poolside Laguna models. Next, start a new chat to see if it all works. Here we ask it a question about which programming languages are used in this codebase. It inspects the codebase and gives me a comprehensive overview. Let's ask it a follow-up question about the terminology it just used. Next, we ask it to add inline documentation that explains how this is used in the codebase. But before we do that, we switch to the Laguna M model via the Cline settings panel. In this guide, we've set up Poolside with Cline via Poolside Inference and OpenRouter.